Congresswoman, great to have you.
Where do you start, Sean?
I guess you'll get home sometime around midnight tonight. So
What's a
I
little
thought it was
lighthearted
pretty
humor
funny at a
between
prayer
friends?
breakfast. Good for you for
Yeah.
having a great sense of humor. All right. When they talk about biologics in this UFO hearing and they talk about technology, well, we're talking about Air Force pilots that have been flying for decades. We're talking about people we really trust as a country. I doubt that they're making this stuff up. And it's raised a lot of questions in my mind. Is the government hiding from we the people information about unidentified flying objects or life in other places?
Well, you make a great point there. Our witnesses were military colonels, retired military colonels. They were intelligence officers or former intelligence officers making these statements, not just in a media interview. This was under oath before Congress. And if you lie and commit perjury, you go to jail. And, if we can't trust what information the government provides the American people, we can't trust our institutions. And the American people deserve the truth. You deserve the truth, no matter what the outcome is. We ought to know that information. And one of the other interesting things, other than the non-human biologics, and we ran out of time, I had a lot more questions about it. But the one thing I did ask for at the end of that hearing was to get a list of witnesses, both friendly and hostile, so that the next time we have a hearing in an open and public setting or in a SCIF, in a private setting, classified setting, who do we need to talk to? What private contractors, what government agencies might know if funds have been misappropriated or might know if we have advanced technology from wherever? And that's an important next step.
All right, let me ask you, you work on the Oversight Committee, and that is investigating the Biden family syndicate. You saw the events of yesterday unfold. You see how the Department of Justice is treating Donald Trump. And I ask you, based on everything you have learned, do you believe that the Biden family taking money from all these countries, do you think that they were offering services that warranted the payments of millions and millions of dollars? Or do you believe Hunter, who we're told was a crack addict at the time, that Hunter was bringing in money and offering access? In other words, we'll hear from Devin Archer on Monday, and we're going to find out if Joe Biden used to call into all these meetings. We know that Joe lied when he said he never talked to his son about his foreign business dealings. Where do you think this is headed?
Well, I've been to the Treasury. I have read dozens of suspicious activity reports. I can tell you the amount of money that we were talking about is staggering. I believe the number will be higher than $50 million at the end of the day. I believe this will be one of the most corrupt political families in U.S. history, one of the most corrupt political stories in U.S. history when we get to the bottom of it. What we have seen is evidence of bribery, corruption, possible racketeering, money laundering. But what we have to do next, whether there's an impeachment inquiry or more investigation or a special counsel, in the meantime, the House Oversight Committee, Judiciary Committee, Ways and Means, we have to get as many whistleblowers as possible, as many witnesses, as many documents, and Devin Archer will provide information as a witness Monday.
Do you believe that the money spent by these countries, many of which are our top geopolitical foes, do you believe this money was spent to buy influence of the Biden family? And do you believe Joe Biden, as vice president, took actions in exchange for money that went to his family?
100%. And that information is corroborated in text messages, emails, eyewitness testimony, whistleblowers from the IRS, et cetera. The amount of evidence is starting to become overwhelming.
Okay. Congresswoman, we appreciate you coming to this show instead of going home to your fiance. We really appreciate it.
He'll see me shortly. I'll see him shortly. Thank you, Sean.
Thank you.